Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19, my player career, and it's going to be game 4 of this series against India. I think looking at the upcoming fixtures, I think this is the final game. And right here, I was trying to find the series we're playing. The only series I could find against India was a ODI series. I was trying to find the Test match series so I could see the stats and stuff, and I was going to look at like the top scorers and top wicket takers, but for some reason, I don't know if maybe because I didn't play the first match of the series, it wasn't showing up. I could see there was an ODI series against India coming up and a test match against South Africa coming up, but for some reason I couldn't see the previous series, because I wanted to go through and look at the top run scorers, the top wicket takers, and sort of get a nice little overview. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. Hopefully I can do that for future series, because I think it'll be cool to see at the end of a series, go through the results and, you know, just have a look at sort of the game changes and the top performers, the underperformers, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I don't know why we couldn't see it in the first one, but we're gonna have a bowl first in this match. We're back to the lush outfields. Last game we were playing on a very dusty and dry track and field. We're back to it looks like an Australian field, dude. It probably is just a default Australian one, honestly. We do have sort of the subcontinent mountains in the back in the forest, but regardless, we're having a bowl, which I don't really agree with the decision. Seb Gotch, I don't really know why you would bowl first in India. You know, is it really going to be much movement and much stuff going on with the new ball early on? You probably want to be bowling last and trying to get some variation off the pitch, but you know, whatever. They sent us in the bowl, so we've got to come out and do the job. And we've been brought on pretty early, because I mean we're starting to get a bit of a reputation for a bit of a golden arm in this cricket team. I feel like we had that sort of reputation in first class cricket. I mean, we were picking up stacks of wickets, but in the higher upper cricket here, I feel like we're a handy bowler to bring on to get a nice breakthrough early. So into the 11th over here, we're on very early. Not too bad at all though. We keep it tight, as that's a little outside edge. So you know they're in pretty good touch here. We come back. Oh, that's a ripping ball, but into our 7th over. So we had a couple overs up front and then a bit of a spell. They're now 5 for 186. A couple of new men to the crease. So it's sort of been the issue with India in this whole series. They get in good positions, but their players in form, they're not going on to get that big one. I know Rahul, I think 2 games ago, as we're going to clean up Gulful around his pads. Not generally the way you bowl someone around their pads, but knocking over leg stump. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels very good to just clean someone up like that. Pushing across and getting it to rip back past his pads to clean him up. Beautiful bowling and another nice wicket. But yeah, I know Rahul a couple of games ago. Yeah, I think it was 2 matches ago. He got that he got the 100. But other than that, there's not really been any big scores. A couple of guys have got like 50s and 60s, but they haven't gone on to the triple figures and got a big 100, which, you know, it stops that 250, 300 score getting up around 350, 400. So yeah, it's definitely been the killer for the Indian team in these matches, whereas I feel like us, I don't know if anyone is like, we got a big 100 in one of them. It's just been more consistent higher scores in the top order. That's what's really been the factor, as we're into the crease, and it's not our buddy Steve Smith at the other end. It's actually Renshaw this time. Generally, I think in all the other matches we played, we've come out to the middle with Steve and Smith. So a rare misfire for Smithy in this one, but yeah, we're in a little bit of bother. Not again, it's not And that's the other thing. We've won both the games fairly comfortably, you would say, but in most of the sessions, it's been pretty even. I mean, again, India have got about 280 odd their first innings, which is pretty solid. Probably under par, for the pitch and the conditions, but still not terrible. And we come in here, we're now 3 for 60 odd, which again is it's okay. You'd probably, I mean, for 280, it's very even. India might just have the pickings in this one so far, but good little partnership here, and that'll easily sway to our side. So it's been a very even contest throughout. It's just been the big moments and the crucial moments where we've been able to sort of take control of the performances. So yeah, it's been an even contest. Big moments we've been able to capitalize on. So pick up an easy 3 there. I was gonna settle for the 2, but it was just too easy to get the 3. So might as well put the hard yards in and pick them up. As Renshaw has gone along nicely as well. 26 off 49 is another beautiful covered drive, and I feel like after this series as well, our batting against spin is going to be pretty fine-tuned, because we're versing some pretty decent spinners, and licorice all sorts of spinners. We got Ashwin bowling his offies, we got a leg spinner, there's a left arm orthodox, there's all types of spinners. So we're facing all types, and we're honestly against the spin. It was definitely before the series started when we got picked for that second game. Definitely, the one concern was batting against the spin bowling with the spin modifier turned up, and Indian conditions. I was a bit worried about potentially having some issues, but our batting against the spin has been excellent. And I felt like when we played in the in England in the county cricket stuff as a big appeal, it's gonna be given. Oh no, it must have just clipped the bloody glove. I actually didn't think I hit it, but yeah, we went for the sweep shot and just a bit more bounce, a little bit more extra bounce, and it's just clipped us on the glove, wrapped us on the glove. So a rare little failure in this one, unfortunately. But yeah, getting back to that point. Playing in the county cricketers, who was that? Peter Hanscom with a big 100, and that's what I'm talking about. We just one guy goes on to get a big one, and it pushed our score to a decent lead in this first innings. So India gonna be back in here. Looks like they've got off to a very good start. They still trail by 26 though, so thankfully the boys put in a good little knock there at the end. None for 113 though. Definitely need a couple of quick wickets because the openers here doing some good work. But the good thing is we had that big lead, so everything they score now is still 0 basically. That's how we got to look at it as we're going to continue on. But yeah, playing in the county cricket, I felt like we versed a lot of spinners, not necessarily world-class spinners, but we definitely faced quite a few, and I felt like our play against the spin was excellent over there in different conditions. As I went up for the appeal here, I didn't think it was out, but I was just looking how close it was to the stumps. Yeah, just a little bump ball, and very, very close to the off peg there. We definitely need this wicket. It would be a fantastic little booster for us. And now none for 141. Thankfully they only lead by 2. As again we go up for the big appeal. Just shouting at everything here. We need a breakthrough. We really do. Rahul and Joshi. Why do I keep saying Joshi? It's such a huge wicket. We finally get him Joshi. I don't even know how it's pronounced. It might be Joshi. But a huge breakthrough. Oh boy, that's exactly what we needed. Just a little back pad catch. That's just your classic leg spin wicket. Prodding forward. Bit more spin than he was anticipating. Thick inside edge onto the pad, and a very, very easy catch as Burlow coming out. He's had a bit of a rough start to his international career. First time I've actually seen the stats. Average is 16 Probably not what you want. But we come back here. That's got to be close. Nah, we've got another big breakthrough. The man that's been scoring bulk runs. This is why I wanted to see like the overalls at the end of the series, because Nair must be surely he must be the top run scorer for India. He just constantly scores big runs, and we get him out for 47 there. Huge breakthrough, and once again the Indian contingent off to a fantastic start, but they're dwindling. They're dwindling bad. Is that one? I thought it was pretty straight, but the height was definitely an issue. But we got the benefit of the doubt, thankfully. As yeah, they were none for 140. Now they're 5 for 269, which isn't horrible. As that again, that's got to be close, and it is given too. It's nice. It's full and straight. Probably hitting off stump, I would say. Is he going to challenge it? He is going to challenge it. The angle, it definitely is pushing across. I think it's got to be hitting the stumps though, surely. I'm surprised he's challenging. It hit him like in front of middle and off. Hit him in line. And apparently it's missing. Bullshit, dude. Oh, I can't believe it. I thought that was absolutely plumb, but the angle apparently just sliding across, so a very good challenge. Very good challenge indeed. Very frustrating, because we had 2 for 34. We've been picking up 3 fors left, right, and center, but come back here, and there's 7. Ooh, that's pretty close. He's given it. I actually can't believe that was given. The angle we're bowling that from, and the amount of spin. How has he not challenged that? How has he not challenged that? The angle and the spin. Look at this on replay. Look how far this is spinning back, and the angle of the left hand around here. How on earth? I mean, I guess it hit him on the back pad. It's probably hitting leg stump, but geez, I'm surprised he didn't challenge that one. But another big wicket, so you know, it just goes to show that second innings from us has put us in a good position. The Indians have fought hard here for sure, and there's the breakthrough. Kumar around. I like this round the wicket angle, dude, against the tail enders. Just getting it to rip back like that. It's tough to play, and just ripping out the middle stump. Beautiful bowling, and yeah, our bowling form has been as good as our batting. It's fantastic. You know, we are batting all rounders, so if we can pick up a couple of wickets every innings, then we're doing a stellar job. So we picked up 4 in that innings. I think that's our best bowling in test matches. So couldn't get the 5, but very, very handy stuff regardless. So hopefully the top order can do the bulk of the work. Unfortunately, I think a few quick wickets early, coming out with a 64 average. 250s, 100 are not out there, so that's why the average is so damn good. But yeah, again, a little bit of a collapse. 3 for 54, chasing 190. So again, you would have to say we're in the box seat, but those 3 quick wickets. You know, the Indians, they got to be up and about. They have to be up and about in this one. You got to be steaming in, trying everything you can, because this is the moment. Myself and Smith, new man to the crease, obviously, you know, probably in this series, probably the 2 best batters for the Aussie team. Couple of guys up the top as well have scored some decent runs, but I think myself and Smith have probably been the standouts overall. So they just need 1 wicket. They either need myself or Smith out, and then try to get into the middle and lower order. So one of us, or hopefully we can form another solid partnership, wipe a good chunk off this, and yeah, just do about what we've been doing. We've been doing a fantastic job with these run chasers. Generally, I mean, I think has every game, no. Were the last 2 games, did we bat last as well? I'm trying to remember. My memory is shocking. Like, I can remember the results, but I can't remember if we batted or bowled last in the matches. I can't even. It sort of all gets muddled up because of the episodes. Obviously, there's 2 episodes per match usually, because they're fairly long. it always confuses me because I'm like, oh, there's been like 6 videos, but only three games. And you know, it's tough to keep track of for me. But yeah, just getting into our work is you know, nicely here. Again, they've gone with a more defensive field early on, which, you know, defending a small target, it's a fine balance. It's a tough balance for sure for the captain. You need the wickets, but you also need to save runs. A lot of times I feel like captains are a little bit too quick to pull the trigger on a deep long on or a deep sweeper out at cover points. But in a situation like this where the target is only 190, you obviously do have to factor in runs. Now, you don't want, you know, you got to save the boundaries, but you also don't want, you know, that happening. You don't want easy singles, easy twos every over, because it you know, it sort of just relieves the pressure. So you gotta, it's a balance between cutting off the singles, but also cutting off that sort of get out boundary option. Basically, it's a tough balance, and then you gotta weigh up the attacking aspect and trying to pick up the wickets, because the only way they got a chance to win this is picking up wickets. And a ball like that at 115 kilometers is definitely not going to trouble us too much, as it didn't even go for 4. Thankfully, we're still going to run 2. I was praying for it to go, but it just held up. So, you know, no pace to work with. We got decent timing on it, but just held up and on the boundary rope there. As again, just this medium pace usually is a bit annoying to face, but it's more annoying to face for the shorter formats like T20 and 50 over, when you need to score quickly. For a test match like this, when there's plenty of gaps on offer, honestly, like 115 kilometers, 120, it's pretty easy pickings, honestly, and I don't mind it. So, you know, I know I was talking a fair bit about this type of pace being the most difficult to face. It's more for the shorter formats. For the longer stuff, I actually find it fairly easy, as you can see. And also, it's just playing very true. The pitch is very nice still on not the last day, but the last innings of batting here. Able to play our shots and play through the line nicely. The bounce is true, so no real demons in the pitch. So we moved on to 30 off 24, and honestly, this is, you know, we haven't faced much pace at all. I mean, they got Kumar and I think, do they have one more genuine pacer? Shankar here, I think he's more of an all-rounder. But yeah, we pretty much just for spin primarily. So they're obviously trying something a bit different here, India. We've been batting beautifully against the spin, so they're trying to bring on the medium pacer to just throw the timing out a bit, throw up a little bit something different. Maybe they're thinking it's gonna a little bit of swing. It's only 22 overs old, so I think you know, they're definitely missing a front line quickie for sure. They would love to have Bumrah in this position, or Shami, but for whatever reason they're not playing in this test match. So I don't know why. I guess that they went in with a very heavy, very spin heavy attack. So yeah, for whatever reason, that's what they've gone with, and it's sort of come back to bite them, because we've been versing the spin excellently. As that one is a very streaky top edge. It's gonna run away for 4. We'll take it. We'll definitely take it. It was not a pretty shot, but that's gonna be the 50-run stand. So another excellent little partnership forming between myself and Smith. He's only on 12 off 24, 34. We're on 45 off 31, as that almost carried back to the bowler. Would have been a very handy catch. And they need something. 102. We only need 88 to win. It's looking very comfortable at the minute. Obviously, they've just got a little bit of a part-timer on at the minute, and it's, you know, it's pretty easy picking. So they've got to try something. I don't know if this type of bowling is really going to going to cut it with this run chase, but he's gone for none for 42 into his 7th over. It's not been a pretty sight so far. It's been good to watch for us. We've been able to get on top of him fairly comfortably, and they don't have the mid-on in place. It's just, I don't know. Have India sort of given up in this series? Maybe. There's the 50. 53 off 36. Only the 5 boundaries again. So it's a quick 50, but it wasn't all boundaries. It was a lot of 2s in that, a lot of 3s. So excellent batting, and that is just, again, cracked through the covers against the spin. We're just a lot better in predicting. Well, not predicting, but utilizing the front foot and the back foot, and more confidently going forward or going backwards to deliveries. So it's been a big plus for us. Yes, it's been a little turning point in our batting performance, I would say, is again just flicking that one beautifully, working against the spin as well. That's a absolutely cracking shot. Gonna scamper back for the 3, and yeah, we're dwindling this target. But yeah, I was going to say before, as India's sort of given up on the series, at this stage, you'd never say you have, but it's tough to sort of get up, as we're finally facing an actual pacer, Kumar. We barely faced him, even in the last 2 matches. He actually bowled pretty good to us in the last game. He got some decent outswing, and that one actually came back quite sharply. Coming around the wicket, it's a strange angle, unless he's going for a short pitch barrage. But yeah, that first ball sort of really took off back at us. It was a strange one, honestly. But we moved on 60 off 42. So, oh, that's a leading edge. So the pace around the wicket is just causing us a little bit of bother. We do have a chance to get another 100 though. We definitely have the runs in us to get it if we're good enough. And you know, it'd be just a great way to finish the series. Another match-winning 100, picking up wickets as well. Yeah, it's been a great series. It honestly couldn't have been a better one. I mean, theoretically, we could have got 100 every innings, but for basically our debut full series here, it's been an absolute stellar performance, bat and ball. We've scored runs in tough conditions. We batted beautifully in partnerships with mainly Smith, but Renshaw, we had a decent one. And then, you know, picking up quality wickets at appropriate times as well. It's been a great display, as driving that one just for another dot, as Smith is on 29 off 51. We're 68 off 54. So yeah, batting with free reign here at the minute, as another cracking drive, well fielded though by the man at mid off. Unfortunately, we fell for the trap of playing a beautiful back foot cut shot straight to the man at short gully. Absolute screamer of a catch. We have cracked that, and he has just plucked it beautifully. Oh, that's always the danger, dude. I love this shot, but it is very annoying when you get caught like that. You know, not much we could do, and we only just sneak away. Again, when we get out, the boys fold pretty quickly. We only won by 1 wicket. Kumar and Chahar picking up 3 for, but we pick up man of the match once again. Yeah, 4 for in the second innings. We got runs, we got wickets. Hopefully, guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.